Who scalded you with a kettle? Well, Conor, look who's in hot water now, son. You, as per usual, you plonker. Right, welcome back to the True Geordie YouTube channel. Today we're talking Conor McGregor.
You know you're still. I'm the creator.
Top story on True News. Conor McGregor has been accused of sexually assaulting a woman in Miami. Not his first sexual assault accusation. It's actually more common than him winning fights since he last won a belt in the UFC. Did he do it? Is the real question here. Look, look at him. Look at this little man. He's a cute little man, isn't he? The amount of people who got so upset about me saying, let's just do a fight for charity is fine, it's not a problem. He'd knock you out. Fine, let's do it then. I've not got a problem with that. Let's just find out what it is. It's cool. But this little... This little man, he's the size of one of my legs, man. It's just fucking funny to me. Now, as much as I make jokes about McGregor, I am going to be completely fair and honest in my opinion of what this looks like in this video. I don't care about the little stupid childish back and forth I've had with him, because this is far more important than that. So the accuser's attorney says her client met McGregor at the NBA Finals game. This is when he was seen in that stupid red tracksuit punching that little mascot. First knockout he's had in years. I can't help it. According to the legal demand letters issued to not just McGregor's attorney, but also the Heat and Stadium, the woman was on her way out of the building when McGregor's security summoned her to the VIP men's room. Is that how McGregor does it? You know, I know he's a bit of a big shot. Oh, you, pet, come over. After the game, McGregor then sent the Miami Heat mascot, Bernie, to the hospital. Good old Bernie. He really doesn't like burns victims, though. I have noticed that. He got triggered. That wasn't part of the act. They just thought, we'll work it in. It's fine. No one cares about mascots' health and safety these days. That's the real tragedy. When are they gonna get social justice warriors up in arms defending them? That's what I want to see. No more violence to mascots. Mr. McGregor elevated his aggressive, unprovoked and outrageous behavior by violently sexually assaulting and battering this firm's client in the men's bathroom. Wow. Okay, that is really fucking severe. This is my first time reading this, so I'm not just trying to act for the you lot. Once inside the bathroom, she claims he forced her to perform oral sex on him, spat on her, forcibly kissed her. Recently surfaced footage shows McGregor emerging from the bathroom, then approaching the woman, taking her by the hand and walking back towards the bathroom. You see, the maddest thing about this, right? I have seen this footage, and men cheat, but come on. This is the day him and his missus have actually released the news that they're expecting their 4th child, and you're videoed taking a random woman by the hand into the toilet. It's not even discreet, respectful in any way, shape or form to his missus at all. And this is a man that people idolize and worship. It's a scumbag move, innit? Come on. If you're going to be hooking up with women, at least try and keep it. You know what I mean? But you know what these lads are like, man. Once they jump on the testosterone, they can't control themselves, can they, Conor? Days later, she handed over the clothes she was wearing at the time, claiming they prove he spat on her during the alleged ordeal. I mean, look, if there's proof of that, that would be interesting. Because in what context would you be spitting on a random woman who you've just met? Weird. Like, how do you explain that away? In the video, she is seen following him and they disappear behind the door. McGregor's entourage of security guards is then shown blocking the entrance to the door. In that context of the video, it looks like she is willingly going to join McGregor to enjoy an evening with him. Now, we don't know. Yes, she could have changed her mind at any moment. Anything could have happened beyond that point. But in the context of the video, it looks like she is happy to be around him and with him. McGregor's lawyers have said that the story is bullshit. After not responding to the demands for money made by the claimant's counsel, she turned to the media to reply, pressure, and this is no more than a shakedown. So that could well be the case. The woman's attorney told DailyMail.com that she went to the police on Sunday to report the incident, but was turned away and advised to hire legal help. I'd like to see proof of that, because if you go to report an incident of this magnitude involving someone like Conor McGregor, for the police to just go, nah, I'm good, it doesn't add up to me. That's strange. So there's the bag in which McGregor's spit apparently is on her clothing. If his spit is on there, it's a bad look. It's not conclusive, But how do you explain that? It's bizarre. According to the woman's lawyer, she says that the next video, which was taken supposedly after what went on in the bathroom, whatever that was, shows that she has changed her behavior, he has changed his behavior, and proves that something went on. Now, when you're looking at Conor McGregor here, I don't see any, strange behavior. She is, just talking to him. He is picking probably the coke flakes out of his nose. Let's be real. Why is this guy always fucking touching his nose? Literally, again, I mean, you either have the worst case of hay fever and bogies, or you love the gear. I think we all know which one it is. But how dare you point that out, Brian? So McGregor's lawyers are saying that the fact that they are together in the later video in the evening and proves that our story has been consistent. We've never changed it. She has now tried to change her story. Therefore, that proves that she is lying. I don't think either of those prove anything. There's no proof of anything here. What I will say is that so far, we have no police report. We have a claim and a legal demand for money. And that just doesn't look good. It doesn't look serious, because to me, serious people, when they've been victims of serious things, they want justice. It's not just about money. Right now, as it stands, as I'm making this video, and I could be wrong later, and this more could come out, it looks like she's just going for the money. And therefore, it weakens her case dramatically, and it does make it look like she is just another person out for money. McGregor's been accused of this a few times now. I can't remember how many, 2 or 3, maybe more. We could have a man who is just so rich that he gets accused of things because he's an opportunity to cash in on regularly. And therefore, how bad is that people would do that to him? Or we could have a man who's a superstar and really is that guy, and everyone's worshipping him, not knowing that. Either way, how fucked is that? Either way, it's bad. But it's a horrendous situation to be in. And it's just one that again and again and again. I mean, in the last year, there was a woman leapt off his boat because she said she was getting attacked by him and nearly drowned. How does this shit keep following this man around? At some point, you have to take responsibility and go, I keep getting myself in these situations. I must be a dickhead. Well, if it's consensual, fair enough, but at some point, you've got to wake up and go, you're just not... Life has changed. You've got too much money, too much to lose, a beautiful family. It ain't worth it, mate. This is what I'm on about when I say that this grown man needs to sort his fucking shit out. And people who think I make... My job is to comment on what is happening. If McGregor didn't get in these situations, I wouldn't have to comment on it. I'm not the problem here. I am literally just doing my job here and talking about what this guy does, and the fact that I tell the truth and piss people off is just a byproduct of what's going on. Look, I've managed to find the actual document that was sent over, and her account just does not match what you see in the video. And that is a problem. In terms of getting shoved in there by security, you can see she went in there willingly. Saying about how he tried to force his penis down her throat in a desperate attempt to get his flaccid penis hard. I mean, that's a problem with the gear, is it? After the victim was able to thwart Mr. McGregor's sodomy, wow. She then attempted to leave the men's bathroom. As the victim tried to exit the stall, McGregor aggressively grabbed her, pinned her up against the wall, and then ripped the elastic waistband off her pants, pulling them down. McGregor then attempted to insert his penis into the victim's rectum. Fortunately, Mr. McGregor's penis was too limp for complete penetration, and the victim continuously elbowed Mr. McGregor and finally escaped. Who is she? Dustin Poirier? I'm not being funny, but I'm trying to critically evaluate this. This is a serious accusation. Me challenging McGregor to a charity fight is one thing. McGregor is a professional fighter in this scenario with a woman who is outstriking him. I know his wrestling wasn't good enough for Khabib Nurmagomedov, but I'm pretty sure he could have controlled this woman. The victim then escaped and then left her purse in the bathroom, and her purse was then held hostage by McGregor's security. The victim's purse was returned after several desperate players by the victim so she could leave the venue. Immediately after the assault, the victim contacted law enforcement. She was then seen with him later on, though. So if this level of fight was to take place, and she elbowed McGregor so badly that she was able to overcome him physically, a professional fighter, and then yet they're having a drink later on and there's not a mark on him. Be real, it looks highly unlikely that this is true. We're having to suspend belief, and there's footage that contradicts her. There's genuine logic that contradicts her, that you just couldn't have overpowered Conor McGregor. You're a woman who's smaller than him. This is a professional world. So as it stands, did something happen between her and McGregor? Maybe. Was it what she claims it was? In my opinion, it seems very unlikely. We have to be honest and truthful in this, and I really hope there's no one out there sitting there thinking that I am in any way saying he definitely didn't do anything, because I'm not, and I'm open to be proven wrong. And if there is more evidence that comes out, then absolutely, well, I think everyone deserves justice, and it just doesn't seem realistic. So I'm going to leave it there for now, unless any more evidence comes out, and then I'll cover it. Obviously, I hope you guys can look at this and think, yeah, obviously I don't like him particularly, don't necessarily hate him either, to be honest. I just want to be fair, even if I think he's a dickhead, because on the internet, when people have an opportunity to give people a kicking, whether they're guilty or not, they'll take it, because that's the bitchy little pussy world we live in. But as a man, whether I like you or not, I want to be seen as someone who will always be fair and speak what my real opinion is, and not just sway that opinion to lean into someone and they kick someone while they're down because an opportunity's there. I think that's pussy Twitter behaviour, cancel culture behaviour. And as much as I might not like McGregor right now, I think I've been fair. Let me know what you think though in the comments below. You know, if you think I've got it wrong, please tell us why. Again, you hate to hear about stuff like this, but it's what's going on, and I've got to talk about it. So don't forget to like the video, stay subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.